All right, y'all boys, we back with another video. So today I'm going to be covering over obviously news that's, I guess you could say a little bit late from now, just because this information dropped basically about a day and a half ago. So it's about to be almost 2 days since it's dropped. I've been slacking on it. It did drop yesterday. But I obviously had the stream, all that stuff. I went to work, I did my normal shit. And I just didn't really feel like doing that at the time, especially after I had just streamed, because I got home from work and then I just started streaming, and then I was like, you know what, bro, fuck this shit. I'm not gonna do any videos today. But we're gonna cover it anyways, because as you know, on this channel, we cover all the showcases, we cover all the info, everything. Anything that we get about the game, we cover it, so that way it's here documented on the channel. So we're still gonna do it anyways, even if it's a little bit late. There's obviously gonna be some people who probably still don't know about it. So without further ado, let's actually talk about it. So there's basically going to be a stream. This is a promotional video, obviously, that we're going to be getting about, the new events and new characters and all that good stuff. And the stream is going to be on the 18th of May, which is going to be about a week and a day from now, right, at the recording of this video, because it is Saturday. And there's going to be two guests, excuse me, there's going to be guests on the, the live stream. And usually when we have guests of those the like VAs and shit like that, they're usually of those characters, and the reason for that is because they're tied into who we're going to be receiving for that update, or whatever you want to call it. So obviously, just based off of the VAs that we do get, we kind of configure who we're going to be receiving for the actual update. Now, the guests that are going to be going here to the stream is obviously going to be the voice of Suguru Geto, which is going to be Takahiro Sakurai, and then we are also going to be getting the voice of Shoko Yeri, which is going to be Aya Endo. Now, let's actually watch this promotional video so we can get a look at what's to come for the 1.5 year anniversary. So as you can see, it's a festival, fireworks.
Fanfare 1.5 周年
Okay, so we're just going to go back a little bit. So I'm not entirely sure who that is. This is most likely Gojo, if I had to say. This is probably Gojo. This one right here, obviously this is Geto, because Geto be wearing these funky, shoes or whatever you want to call them. So that's Geto. And then obviously when we zoom in a little bit over here, we can already tell that that's obviously Geto, because I mean, Geto will always be wearing these baggy ass pants. So yeah, that's the Geto right there. This might just be a memory. This whole little scene right here might just be a memory, or it could just probably be from the new event. This is, if I had to take a guess, this is probably Shoko Yeri. And yeah, these are when they're, of course, young, right? So obviously, as you guys already know, I am a Geto fan. So for me, I'm kind of excited to, see what kind of Geto we're going to be receiving. Now, one thing I do want to note about the actual characters here. So if we look in a little bit deep based off of the information that we know about the characters, now we already have a Shoko character, and that Shoko character is of the yellow typing. So basically with how the game usually plays out, or how they kind of release characters, they tend to kind of, the ones who at least don't have all the colors just yet, they kind of try to release the color of that character. So for example, Megami has a green version, he has a yellow version, and he has a blue version. So he's obviously missing a red version, which means in the future we're going to be receiving, with the next Megami that we receive is going to be the red typing. And that's usually how they kind of, do these characters. This was the same for Nobara. We had the yellow version, then we got the red version, then we got the green version. So now we're probably going to get the blue version, things like that. This is going to be going the same for Geto, if I had to take a guess, right? Because they did this also for Gojo. Why wouldn't they do it for Geto? So Geto's already got a blue version, he's got a green version. So the only ones that we can kind of say is that Geto's either going to be red or yellow. I have this is like a big hunch, right? A big hunch that he's probably going to be yellow. The reason for that is because I don't think they're going to make this Shoko yellow, since we already have a Shoko who's yellow. So, and obviously usually when they release characters in groups, they try to have a position where they have all the characters of different typings, right? So I have a sneaky suspicion that this Geto is going to be, of course, yellow, and then we are going to be receiving this Shoko Yeri either being red or green. That is what I'm thinking. I don't mind if she's green, but that's what I'm thinking, right? So hopefully, for me personally, I don't mind it. It's another fucking Geto, so I'm all open for that. Can't wait. If I have cubes. Hopefully I could get him. Hopefully he's really good. I mean, so far all the Getsos they've released aren't really bad. Obviously blue one was kind of iffy in the beginning of his release, but now he's fucking god tier, and so is the green one. The green one's still an amazing character to use till this day, so there's nothing wrong with them. So I'm hoping this Geto is more structured towards being a main carry, like a main DPS, rather than being a debuffer. Or yeah, because kind of like the green one and the yellow one, excuse me, the green one and the blue one are both kind of like debuffers. So I kind of want this Geto to be more so a carry, so I can use him as a DPS. But yeah, anyways, that's basically going to be all the information that we got regarding the 1.5 year anniversary with the promotional video and all that stuff. I apologize if I, kind of yapped a little bit, but obviously I kind of want to give my thoughts and opinions and on the actual 1.5 year coming up, especially the characters themselves. But yeah, anyways, without further ado, that's basically going to be it. Just keep in touch, stay tuned. We're obviously going to have more information that drops, and then when that information drops, I will obviously cover it on the channel. But stay safe, stay blessed, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.